Juggling is all about test taking because every juggler that you ever see is taking a test. And the test is, can you catch what you throw? And I'm an expert juggler. And every time I juggle, take this test. Can I catch what I throw? And even though I can throw them back and forth like this, and have them go around in a circle like that, or go over here, I'm always taking the can I catch what I throw? And see, it's very clear when I'm doing it, and if I was not doing it. And sometimes you think you're doing it, you pay close attention, yes! But you're not doing it. Now there is one thing that I believe is most important when it comes to taking tests, and when it comes to juggling, and that one thing is attitude. Attitude. Now this is why I think attitude matters, and it starts with why attitude really doesn't matter. And as you can see, because I've been juggling so long, this is really not that hard for me. I mean, I can whip them around. If I'm going to drop, sometimes I have to force myself to drop, because I can do this so well. I knows what I'm doing. Now you are like this too. You are. You've been taking tests so long now, you read some questions, you're just like, duh, I know, and you fill in the answer. You read carefully, but you go, oh, of course, and you just fill out the answer. You don't even have to hardly think, you're just like, yes, I am thinking, but I know clearly this is the answer. Attitude at that point, I don't think makes that much difference. When attitude makes a difference is when we start to get stretched. When things come down where we're not expecting it. And see, if you have the attitude that you are going to do your best no matter what, you go for it. But if you don't have that attitude, as soon as it gets hard, you're like, I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't even have to get that hard. You're just like, it's impossible. But if you have the attitude you're going to do your best, the very same question is like, well, at first I didn't think of it, but then after reading it again, I got an idea. Whoa! And I got it. And so attitude makes a huge difference. Now, if you're going to have the attitude that you're going to do your best, you're also going to need to do something that your teachers have been talking about for hundreds of years. Did you even know your teachers are that old? Looking at them, you would never guess. But for hundreds of years, they've been saying this. Use your head. It's like, oh, teacher, I'm starting to catch on. Now, of course, your teacher might not say use your head. Sometimes they put it differently. Sometimes they say this. They say, focus. Sometimes they say it like this. They say, concentrate. I've heard many a teacher put it like this. Shut your mouth. One of my very favorite teachers used to put it like this. She would say this. She'd say, put your brain in gear. It's like, oh, teacher, I got it going on. And I've got ideas coming from everywhere. Oh, yeah. Oh, teacher. But I'm stuck. I have one thing on my mind and I cannot get it off. Thank you, teacher. Now, what every teacher knows, and this is why teachers want us to focus and concentrate and shut our mouths. What every teacher knows is that every test that you ever take is about one thing. Every test you ever take is about one thing. And that one thing is connections. It's about, can you connect the question with the desired response? And every test you ever take, they start with the connection. They're looking, can you connect the question with the desired response? And when you're using your head, and when you have the attitude you're going to do your best, you start to see these connections. The connections are always there, and if you're not using your head, you don't see them a lot of times. But if you are using your head, and you do have the attitude that you're going to do your best, you see these things. And when you see them, you can turn your life around. Because it's not just tests that are built on connections. All of life is about connections. We call this the circle of life, the web of life. We can go higher than ever before. We can go to the top. Although there is a ceiling effect. So we cut through the strings that try to stop us and slow us down so that we can do our best. And to do this, you need to do one more thing. So you have to have the attitude you're going to do your best. You have to use your head. You have to notice connections. And you have to give it your all. You give it 100%. And I'd just like to show you my 100% juggle right now. And when I do my 100% juggle, they actually travel 100 miles per hour. Roughly. Are you ready? Because a lot of times they come your way. I'm joking. They go more over here. I'm not joking. I'm jesting. Same root word. Here goes, so 100 miles per hour, giving it my all, 100%. Check it out. At these speeds, you have to watch them carefully. But they're not quite going 100 just yet. They're just like putting along at like 10 miles an hour. They're like a putt, putt, putt. But they pick up a little speed, 15. Now I'm starting to pay attention. 20, 25, 30. Now I'm starting to focus. 35, 40,